Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Banished. Yeah, I know. I'm excited to be back, and you guys have been showing your support and love like never before for this series. So to all of you who spam that comment section with just simply glory to Raptoria, thank you very much for blowing up everyone else's comments down below too. You guys are fantastic. So thank you everybody, and welcome to all of you as we continue on with our city. So thanks as always again for blowing up the comment section with the glory to Raptoria, suggesting your mods, and even dropping a like. You guys are fantastic. So apparently you guys have really enjoyed Banished. I've never seen so much support on such an older game on the channel before, so it must be a very good game. I love this song. This is my jam right here. So it is winter year 9. We've got 51 people who are adults in the city, plus another 8 children ready to go, or at least growing up very quickly. And man, things are going really well. So I'm really proud of our city so far, but we've got a lot of great strides to go to in order to maintain our dominance here. And I can't wait until the city gets a lot bigger. Last time we finished off our tunnel too, so that way we have a lot of farmland. As soon as all these rocks are cleared, we will be able to build ourselves some more farms and get stuff started over there and kind of stir up some trouble. But for now, I think I got to take an inventory and find out what we need and what we don't have and what we need more of. One thing I know that we don't have yet quite so far is a lot of clothing, and I can't remember exactly how that works. So I'm going to have to take a look into that and explore that a little bit today. Again, it's been a million years since I played the game, so I'm learning as I go on. And, of course, thank you to all of you for your suggestions and everything like that. Got to get my bearings here to remember where all the controls and things are. There we go. Okay, so I think what we need to do then is build what is known as the tailor. Although I think that might be under a whole different tab here. Roads and bridges, trade, homes. This is probably it right here. Resource management. Used to make warm clothes, ward off effects of winter. I don't know exactly what goes into this for the tailor, so I'm going to go ahead and build one over here. We'll need our market over there, so I'm going to try to build one, yeah, off the main strip or something like that, maybe next to the blacksmith. So we got our people really doing a lot of crazy great work, and it looks like we got 2 people that are freezing. Oh no, let's find out where they're at. Well, I guess it's because they're outside and probably don't have clothes. Are they completely naked? We got a couple of nudists here. I guess maybe the game shows them with clothing, but perhaps they don't have any. Looking to find somewhere warm. Maybe they need to go home. If any sense, at least we'll be making our clothing very soon. There's a lot of needs and a lot of things to do in this game, and there's not too many. There's a lot of ways to do things wrong, but there's not really a lot of ways to do things right either. In other words, once you've got a food supply up, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You can build like a giant trading depot if you wanted to and start trading goods, or you can start building farming areas. You know, you can kind of do whatever the map is set up for. And this one's certainly asking for us to build a lot of buildings out of stone. Look at that. Crazy amount of stone here, and I think, oh yeah, even firewood is being brought over too. Well, logs, so that we can make more firewood. I've also required a lot of our iron to be turned into tools too, so we're doing a really good job of using up all of our tools and things. It really helped me early game to build out roads, because for me, in order to manage this really narrow space, it's a good idea to build the roads ahead of time so I know what I have room for, and so that way things don't get too cluttered. So it really worked out well, and we can expand over here too. So welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited. I can't believe this. This is awesome. I just cannot wait to expand on this city. We do need to wait a little bit in order for some more of the children and such to catch up to us. And I think the rule is we wanted, is it 1 home per 5 people? I think that's kind of what the game considers to be a family, is 2 parents and then 3 children. I think that might be how it is. At least that's how I'm managing it off this one city that I played for the first time in a million years. But we do have 2 herbalists, we have a cleric, we have foresters, woodcutters, hunters, gatherers. We need some herdsmen soon. We'll need to get some cattle. And I can't remember if we need to trade for that like in other games like Dawn of Man and maybe Foundation. No, I don't think you can do animal husbandry there yet. But we do have brewers and vendor. What does tailor do exactly? To have, okay, I wonder if we need sheep or something like that. So I have yet to explore that. But let's do some trading too. Let's get a trading depot up. I think that'd be an interesting thing to see. We've already got our blacksmith cooking away at some good tools. So let's try to do some more trading, which I believe is one of these options here. There we are, trading post. Let's go ahead and flip that around. And yes, Raptor, you need to remember that the trading post does have only one correct way to go. Unlike in Foundation, where I posted all the docks facing towards the, well, anyway, some of you remember. Okay, well, things are going good so far. People seem to have clothing. I don't see any alerts up in the upper left corner. And our health is holding pretty strong at 4.5 hearts. Excellent. Wow. We got to be proud of our cities. Glory to Raptoria. We're doing so many good things. Everything could be going horribly wrong, to be honest. But the real game begins when we come back and maybe do mods on the most highest of difficulties. You guys have been telling me a lot about a lot of different things in terms of mods that add, for example, life. Like different types of life longevities and things like that for people. So that's kind of neat. So that's, and also new things to build with. So I'm really looking forward to how this game develops. Oh, looks like we got an alert for firewood. Okay, well, we should be making more of that. Yep, they're working full-time on that one. Very good. Lots of homes ready to be filled. Good. Nobody dead yet. Excellent. Very good. I think we got a nice big area for when I have my first flub and I accidentally produce way too much, let's say, wood instead of enough food. That type of thing. And what do we have? Looks like a building has caught fire. Oh, no. Oh, let's slow it down and see what happens. Actually, is that a construction site? Oh, yeah. That's literally the tailor. How could that even be on fire? It's literally just stone. Oh, maybe there's like a wood piece to the building somewhere. Oh, look at that. Everybody's rushing over to dump off water. I wonder how this works. Wow, that is a small child. That is a tiny, tiny little child carrying that bucket of water. Everyone else should be carrying too. If that young man or young lady could carry that bucket, there's no problem. You guys should be able to carry multiple buckets. How long is this going down? Structure has been severely damaged. Well, how long does the fire last for? Hopefully it doesn't light up buildings around it. This fire has literally now... Wait a minute, they're going down here. Why not to the well? I guess it's the same thing, shorter distance. Okay. Also, it's 32 degrees out. This person's still freezing. It's late winter, and yet the ground has somehow thawed, even though that's freezing temperature in Fahrenheit. That's strange. Alright, let's see how long this cavalcade works. Oh, I did build a well. I didn't actually know that the people could go to the edge of the water. Oh, looks like it's all back to normal. Good. Well, let's go ahead and rebuild. The building wasn't even complete. It, was in one of the building phases, so we do have 6 builders. Let's go ahead and increase the amount there. Drop it down to 3. Okay, and let's increase speed a little bit so we can see as much of this game in the shortest amount of time possible. So we can get on to build more of our city. Wow, that fire was pretty tremendous, though there really wasn't much there aside from the stone walls. And it looks like winter's kicking up again in early spring. And it looks like this area is clear too at the trading post. How are we doing on iron? Oh yeah, lots. Stone we could use more of, but that's why we're coming over here. Until we build our own quarry. This season is crazy. There's like one more last crazy winter, like snowfall going on. Looks like the people are bringing everything back. Oh, I see that. To clear out the tailor again in order to bring it all back. And firewood is low still, but that'll be okay since it's spring. Going into summer, they'll use a little less of that. Still need it for cooking, I'm assuming. Food is holding steady at 2,800. I certainly want to see that increase a little bit, but it will when we get a little further into things. So people bringing over now it look like a lot of logs. Logs are done. Just the iron. There we go. Trading post now getting started. I'll have to get another person on firewood then. Looks to be a pretty busy business. Alright, now hopefully we get the tailor up. Unfortunately, burning down didn't help it in terms of its importance being built. Let's find out what else we can do here. Upgrade houses to stone. Actually, what was this option? Oh yeah, the boarding house, of course. And then the wooden bridge and tunnel. Too bad we can't build stone bridges. That'd be nice. Maybe it's too much of a permanent structure for this game. I love the way the Forester buildings look. Those are really great ways to put those there. Really did a good job with those. Ah, let's see the dock under construction. So the crane will go out here to load and unload items. Firewood reserves are low again. Food is increasing, good. I'll have to get another woodcutter up pretty soon. As soon as these other building constructions are completed. Love seeing the building process in this game, and the building design is absolutely just phenomenal. Really just beautiful. You can see all the support beams and all the framework, and then of course the shingling, different types of shingles even being used. These ones seem to be more, that looks to be a different type of wood. Crates are everywhere. That's awesome. Building is ready to go. What a great look. Okay, so trading post. Let's see what we want to do here. I have to learn how this works now. So it looks like... Oh, we can actually put in orders, auto purchase if needed, or inventory. So items need to be delivered here for sale. Makes sense. Well, let's go ahead and trade 100 tools. That, I think, is going to be a big ticket item right now for us. Hide coats. Anything I could import for our people now. We could actually import textiles, which might be easy. Go ahead and do 25. That might be good for the tailor. So we must be able to grow hemp in this game then, I think. Let's see. Oh, hide coat leather, wool, or leather and wool. Oh, okay. So hide coat is probably lighter defense against the elements. Wool coat is probably really heavy, and then the warm coat is probably better than a hide coat. Not as good as a wool coat, but probably it's just better because of production for the amount of materials that it takes for both. That's interesting. Well, we don't have any animals yet, so we'll get on that as soon as we can. As soon as this area is a little bit more clear. I mean, I can't necessarily plop down a farm over here. Plop. Alright, and what are we doing at the trade depot? Well, let's see. Traders, 6. I guess we can hire 3 to bring things over. Okay, we'll hire a total of 6 of them. Lots of children coming up. I wonder what a school does eventually. It says that it leads them into having a profession. Let me see here and read the description on that one. Oh, it makes citizens more productive. Oh, I had no idea that that's what that did. I thought there were certain jobs that required a higher education at some point. Well, if this allows our people to be more educated or efficient in their jobs, that's education must be good then. Let's certainly build that then. Give everyone a nice boost with our limited workforce. And the reserve of tool is low, is probably because we're trading. Looks like they brought over 98, yeah. Okay, well, that's good. That gives us something to start with. And we have plenty of iron and logs anyway, especially since we're mining out here for 1,000,000 years. Let's continue to expand the mining operation. Just gonna go ahead and let them know any sort of iron ore around here is a-okay with me to take. So that's good. Oh, what's going on down here? Oop. This man has a problem. Oh, fishing tool is broken. Okay. Well, that's why the blacksmith is working away. Alright, so we should be okay on tools. I wonder if we'll see a boat come in for trading. It'd be really awesome to see it come in from the bottom like that. Or if it's just automatic, even though you have to build it on the water. I'm not sure if it actually has an animation for that. Haha, cool, the schoolhouse is ready to go. Some of you kids are against that, but get out of here now. Get out of here. Get to school, kids. School is cool. Alright, let's go back to our menu. And teacher, what, 1? Yep. Perfect. So that, I assume, only will teach children, and then they'll become more effective later on. Iron is low, yeah, all those crazy tools we're making. Right there, 4 and 4. Yep, we're good. We're all good. Alright, let me designate some more area. I don't remember if I did this last time or not, so I'll have to make sure I just let everyone know, hey, come on over and clear up all that ore. We'll have to build a bridge over here, too, to get across to this side. A lot of good territory there for stone before we build a quarry. It looks like food has increased, too. So far, so good, everybody. Really loving it. Now, textiles. Have we done any sort of imports? I gave the okay for 25. And I don't really know if there's anything else I critically need at the moment since it's not popping up down here. Firewood is still low, that's okay. I'll then build another firewood cutter, because they don't seem to be meeting the quota any longer. So let's go for another wood cutter. I think we'll just put it up here. There we go. Alright, and hopefully we get some more tools developed soon. Looks like for iron we've got... we've actually got 12 iron. And plenty of logs, so we should be good. Entering yet another winter. Inventory reads to be 100 iron tools, so hopefully that gives us some big bartering whenever other things are needed. Of course we need tools, but doesn't seem like we're as desperate for them. Just a few of them need to be done. Oh, and somebody finally died. We have our first gravestone. Oh, 2 of 40. Oh, there's a second one? Oh, there. There's one. There's the other. So it must be old age. Because I don't think I got any alerts about that. Let's just hope it's old age and not food. Let's take a look at food. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we got... Wow, look at the amount of venison. 1,600, 600 fish, and 619 pecans. Meanwhile, we got mushrooms in here like crazy. Oh, wait, we got a lot of leather, too. Let's make the tailor make clothes out of leather. Okay, let's make it... Let's assign a tailor now. I didn't know we actually had supply to make stuff out of, so I didn't assign anybody yet, but I guess we do. So now we can make use of that. Excellent. Yes. It's really cool. Alright, let's clear the area of stone as well. There we go. If I hadn't marked that already, we have now. Well, the orchards seem to be bringing in a good amount of food. Tools seem to be okay. Stone, quite a bit of stone. And the required limits for trees and such should be increased, but I don't know if I want to just do it unlimited. I don't know what the bonus or the negative detractor would be for that. Alright, let's build a big O marketplace now just to have something down. Maybe it's too early, maybe it's too late, but I'd like to think we're just on time. Let's go for another woodcutter. We're going to be bringing in a lot of logs. That's interesting. It says we have 211 logs, but they don't seem to take up much storage. Oh, good. Look at all that firewood being delivered. Excellent. Ba, 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 ba. By the way, if you haven't already, please do comment on what type of mods you'd like to see me play for Banished. I want to put that call out there again, too, because there's just so many awesome ideas coming in and really unique mods. There seems to be a few that are very strong, like the must-have mods. But I want to see what else you guys come up with and what other suggestions you have for the city, too. So I do plan to build over to the west and the north and west again. So to try to fill this entire map here would be good. And then we'll have continuous log production coming from that lower left corner, or sorry, lower right corner, right over here, where there just seems to be a perfect area for lumber and hunting, too. Seems to be an incredible amount of venison coming in from over there. It is late winter. Wow. And we have 2 kids in school. How many can we teach at a time? 2 of, I don't know, maybe 10? Oh, and this turned off somehow. Let's see. Materials not available, so we're out of iron, I think, for the time being. I wonder what would happen if I reduce the number of iron tools, that is. Let's go ahead and bring that down to 50 and see if that would actually allow people to like, what would you call it? Maybe unload from this building and give back to the people, since I don't know if there's anybody going to come around for the trade. I don't know how that works yet, so I'm kind of just taking a shoot in the dark. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. Yes. The people notice that there's no longer a demand for us for tools, and so they bring it right to the warehouse. That is awesome. Okay, well, that should bring all of our tools back so people can work. That's cool. That's really neat to see in this game. I love that. Smart enough to be able to move things back and forth like that. That's awesome. Alright, so now we got 2 firewood cutters working full-time, hopefully, to fill up that firewood demand. And the farming area is looking a little bit better. Let's also make sure that they're cutting this down. If this whole area gets cleared out, we're perfect. And I don't know what I'm going to do about here. There's a little bit of a hill, so it kind of separates the waterfront there. But a little fishing is not too bad. 1 little fishing boat. And it's still indicating that firewood and iron, I think, are our 2 lowest things. Also, the herbalist is limited to 250, but I guess why not? Let's go ahead and bring you up to 500. And maybe we can trade some medicine. That might be a good thing. You'd think the herbalist would be a lot later game item because of how, you know, complex some of that stuff might be making medicines, but it seems to just be a thing that's handed down from person to person. Alright, spring year 11. Let's make our people more efficient. Alright, well, what we don't have so far is a crop field, orchard. I don't know if I have to put down a barn or anything like that, but it just seems like all you need is farmers to work the fields. So it looks like we're about ready to finally put some of those down. It's a great, amazing spot that we put down over here. And I'm going to make some of the crops smaller so we can get a variety. So let's go with maybe like a 6x6. How does that look? That looks like it'll do. So I'm going to try to put down 3 of these. Just to start and see how it functions. What's wrong with these ones? Oh, stuff has to be removed. Let's go ahead and put down potatoes. Awesome. Oh, so it only takes a few farmers. I don't know what the optimal field size is, too, by the way. So if you know, you can let me know down below in the comment section. I might be able to build future fields correctly, but I'm in kind of like I'm in post-foundation trauma mode right now, so where I'm thinking of, not foundation, but, oh, the trader is here. Wait a minute. I'm in post mode from Dawn of Man, where you want to build things small. Cool, the trader's actually here. So now we can trade for that 50. So what can I buy from you, my man? Let's see, orders. Custom order from Raylene. That, either that's the city or... I can't put in a custom order. Purchase, I wanted to purchase textiles. Oh, we can actually manually trade. Oh, this is what they're offering. Pear seeds. Oh, wow. So I can grow pear trees, but I need a big O. So let's see what our values were. So this is 8 times 50, is that right? It doesn't say what the... Oh, 400. Okay. So we have $400 in the bank. Whoa, are you... Oh. 1 fish equals 1... Okay, makes sense. So the best I could do is maybe cornfields. Oh, wait, no, that's actually not corn seeds. I think we don't want to... Let's not do a deal. Dismiss the merchant if they have nothing you wish to buy. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and dismiss. That is so cool. He's trading my boat like that. I want to dismiss then until we get more items in here to trade with. See if we can get some of those seeds going. Pear tree is like good, but we don't have a partridge in order to put in there, so it's a little troublesome. Only some of you will get that joke. Alright, let's hire some farmers. Now that trading is done. Wait, we have 3. Oh, for the orchards before. Well, apparently we are building some more buildings. Actually, I wonder what the builders are working on. Just the market? Is that the only thing? Oh yeah, they're bringing a lot of items to the market. Okay. Let's go ahead and reassess our workforce here. 2 builders, fine. I'd rather have everybody focused on farming and building now. Okay, let's get these builders to work, and then we'll get people on farming. Is it spring? It is summer, so it might be too late to grow these crops. We need some more seeds, though. I was picturing the farm as being like a big building where, like, you had the barn and then all the other stuff for it. I wasn't sure exactly how this functioned. We also have a pasture here. Area for livestock to graze. How big of a pasture can I make over... Oh, cool. It actually pops a little building onto it when it's big enough. Although I don't know how to get the animals, so I don't know if I want to put time into building that. Just yet, anyway. And now we're completely out of iron. Where I thought we were once good, we still need a lot more. We're going to need a quarry at some point. But at least we got a farm going. My biggest goal is to just make sure that people don't starve. And I don't know if I should increase the limit for logging. I pulled people away from the forestry building, so I'm assuming that'll level off at some point. And with all this extra stone, 186, we could possibly upgrade our roads, but that might be a little too early. I'll build some more fields here and make sure everybody's connected. There we go. Oh, good. The builders are coming over. Alright, so the biggest problem now is that there's not enough materials for the market, so I should actually have done this. We should reduce the amount of builders to 2 and let the foragers actually go out and grab the iron ore and other resources nearby. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Good. Glory to Raptoria. Now we could put out more crop fields. I don't know if I have to pick a plant right away, but let's just go with these will be future crop fields. And I just don't know what we're going to put here yet. So we will plant something later on. With the knowledge that we will put something here eventually. Oh. How do I demo this? Oh, perfect. So hopefully eventually we can put corn here, maybe wheat. Seems like we only have potatoes and peppers right now, but that's some pretty good food, man. For the 1700s to be able to eat potato, pepper, fish, onion, all that stuff, that sounds like a wonderful little stew or something. That's perfect. At least for me, I'm hungry. Nom nom nom. Is that a bucket of potatoes right there? Wow, they actually got time to harvest. No way. Or are they planting? Well, it says yield, so it must have been harvested. Good thing it only says 6 farmers. Hopefully I'm making this optimal. If you know the optimal setup, or if there's like some sort of reference to it, you can just detail it down below in the comments section. I'm just doing things because they look nice now. And it's kind of more fun to, you know, build things that work in your land rather than stressing about having to do things absolutely 100%. Otherwise, that takes away from it being kind of a game. Firewood is low again, but still plenty of logs. Ah, yes, I remember firewood always being a problem for me. Always needing it. This should be a nice farm area. We'll try to put down our grazing area now. Pasture. I don't know if I have to buy animals. We'll see. I hope this is big enough. 13 by 10. I don't know if that has to be bigger. We'll see. Oh, here comes the trader again. That is so cool that he's working his way up the river. Or down in this case. Let's see how he crosses under the bridge. Oh, perfectly. He'll be able to slip right under there. He's taking his time, though. Did he get lost? Oh, there he is. What are we low on now? Firewood. Oh, as always. Always, always. Did I hire another? Yes, I did. Alright, we'll wait until he gets here. In the meantime, I don't know if I should continue to grow more potatoes or what. I suppose we may as well do that. We'll switch crops another year. And I don't know if there's a way to check on fertility in these fields. Like, does crop rotation actually have an effect? That type of thing. I don't know if that affects the game at all. Or at least the crops value or yield or whatnot. Alright, trader is here again. Cherry seeds for 2,500. Ugh. Not really a thing I want, my man. One new seed is good, but it's not great. Looks like we hit our close limit. 84. How much? Where do I see close? Stored textiles is 226. If only we had some sort of leather. I mean, wool to go with that. We'll have to work on that next. Let's go 250. Maybe we can trade some of the clothes then. We'll do the same with the blacksmith, too. Food's holding pretty firm. And what's the problem here? Oh, additional workers needed. Yep. It's been a few days since I played, by the way, and I've recently arrived at a new place. So I'm kind of getting my bearings set on everything in terms of getting it back on track for Banished. It's been a little while since I played, so man, did I miss it. What a solid game. Let's get those marketplaces filled. I assume that's under vendor? Yes. Farmers 10. Can't really pull back from many people now. Hunters a 5 out of 6. Gatherers an 8 out of 8. Let's pull back on some of those. And let's see how that works. Man, I think we're doing good. If the only note is coming in is low firewood and everybody's not dying or anything, I think we're doing okay. Although the foresters now have been reduced. And the problem with that is that we're having trouble bringing in more logs. So firewood might suffer soon. We got to do something drastic. Oh, was I? Oh, I was building a hunter. Yes, a hunter. No, a hunter. That's what I'm trying to say. Hen. That sounds like a good name for a chicken coop, a hunter. Also, can I build chicken coops here? I don't think I can actually build any sort of animal thing except for the pasture, like no actual paddocks or barns or coops or anything like that. Ah, the marketplace, almost 40% full. Oh, cool. We can bring all the stuff from over there. So fish and things can go over here. Now, I think the good thing about the marketplace is that it actually distributes the food rather than people coming to the actual market, so it speeds up people's consumption and things like that. Like they can, like if somebody goes home and they're hungry, they don't have to walk themselves. The vendor will just stop by the house while they're at work. I think that's how it works. Ooh, and 8 people in the school, too. Looks like that's almost full. I'd say that the middle ground is probably 10, which means 20 students can be taught there at a time. Kind of cool. Alright, I don't want to expand the town too fast anymore. We got plenty of houses occupied. And the farm fields still need construction. Some rocks need to be removed. But that looks pretty cool. We can have a definite variety of crops. And we can expand more this way, too. And if, for example, we get something like corn or wheat, I'll make a bigger field for that. Seems like it's just better for one person to deal with a medium-sized field than it is to maybe like have 10 people working on a larger field, especially since we got people dying. No, nobody's really died of anything that I've done, I think. It's just old age. We went from like 51 to 49. How many do we have in the... Oh, we have 6. Okay. And does that actually accurately reflect that? 3, 6. It sure does. Wow. I wonder how you choose where you want to be buried, like in the plot. Like, you just point and that's it? Must be some weird tradition. Who knows? Wow, lots of venison here, too. Firewood again? Just like my prediction. We always need firewood in these crazy games. Alright, let's build some more firewood places. So I think it's under here. Nope. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I can't build too close to the mountain. Alright. We'll build over here then. There we go. Alright, 2 of those should be just fine. Very good. Alright, well, we've got our pasture up now. That's awesome. So I think I can actually... Do I have to hire somebody in order to tend to that field? I keep closing that. Do not do that, Dino. Keep that thing open. Let's see if I can hire somebody. So herdsman, 0 out of... Now, can I... Okay, so we probably need to trade for an animal first. Is that how I get them? I can't remember. So you'll have to let me know down below in the comment section. That is it for today's episode, everybody, for Banished. Thank you very much for being here. I'm back on the horse. I'm back to where I need to be. We're building more stuff, expanding the town, getting some real nice specialty items in here. We'll continue on with trading over here at the trading post and see if we can trade for some animals whenever they come in, or however I have to do it. And, oh, do we have a homeless person here? Crazy homeless man. Uh-oh. What's going on here? There we go. You got some problem. Oh, we can see it up here. Oh, citizens without homes. All right, well, we're going to expand then, and I will see you all for the next episode. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. You have yourself a fantastic day, weekend, night, afternoon, whatever it happens to be for you, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Man, this was a lot of fun.